Okay, so here's an update on the house, or the cabin. Starting with the worst room. This is the room that I am probably going to have to do most of after moving in. I want to gut it as soon as possible so that I can stage materials in this section. As you can see here, here's a wall that's been exposed. So that is animal droppings or something, some sort of animal detritus. And then here's the ceiling. As I'm taking this video, I am hearing some sort of critter up there munching on something or scratching around. I did spray some anti-pest stuff to try to get rid of these guys, but it stopped the birds. It did not stop whatever larger animal is up there. But this is pretty cool. Like, the cabin's pretty cool. And so an interesting thing about log cabins like this is it's actually going to be basically free to refinish these walls. It's just going to take my labor. So I'm going to have to do probably a fair bit of that after moving in, but all that it needs is clay that can be dug out of the creek outside, wood ash, and then livestock salt. And livestock salt is incredibly cheap, so that's really the only thing that'll need to be paid for. But this wood is going to need to be scrubbed and probably sanded. It's got a lot of nails in it. It's going to need cleaned up. This old log stuff is going to need removed, and insulation will need to be put in to those spaces before packing stuff down. Yeah, so this is the second most done room. I haven't gotten into the ceiling yet, and I've been kind of spooked all day for good reason, I guess. Here's something up there. So I might have to set a live trap or something and see if I can grab that creature. This is the next worst room. I've actually created a temporary wall here because this exterior wall and this exterior wall are basically completely forfeit. So yeah, so this one is completely rotted out, the top and the base of it. So maybe like maybe a few feet of that one might be able to be saved, that stud, but that's like about it. Maybe a couple feet of that stud, and maybe the header and the window will be able to be saved out of this wall. But it's like made out of like cardboard or something. It's ridiculous. I've got hand sanitizer and I'm gonna need it because I took my gloves off to film. Ew, gross. Yeah, so this is all termites. I'm actually gonna grab some hand sanitizer right now. So, termites and termites. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. This whole wall will need removed. But this leak is actually not dripping, so that's awesome. No more water's coming in. Yay, that's really cool. Okay, so this room is probably the most done. I've removed all of the insulation that had been chewed up, and I've given it a quick sweep. The next, I'm preparing it right now to actually soak it in bleach. The reason that I'm kind of like taping everything off is to control the amount of overspray, as well as try to like keep some of this heat in. I actually have a warm cabinet right here. This is the only heat that's on at night. All the water has been shut off at the main line. This is actually a warm cabinet. You can't really see it in there. But that's how all the paint and stuff stays warm through these super cold nights. I'm hoping this will work. I'm going to give it a shot with the bleach tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that works. The floor needs redone. The insulation needs put in. I'm going to try to save all the framing. That needs bleached and scrubbed, but I'm going to try to save all the framing in here. Yeah. So, yeah, that's where we're at.